Hello? No, I'm in the studio. The studio! Hang on, I can't hear you properly. The studio...
Get off the
phone back, please. I've told the Prime Minister not to call me when I'm at work. He just doesn't listen. Now, where were we? Oh, yeah, there's calls today from mobile phone operators to set out phone etiquette, cracking down on annoying ringtones and the antisocial uses of mobile phones. Jenny's got some details.
Yes, mobiles are surely the great modern invention. You can keep in touch with your friends, surf the web and even watch TV. But are they all good news? Lib Dem MP Bob Russell is launching a campaign against the scourge of the ringtone.
Out there we've got lots of noises which are unnecessary, and some of the tones we get on these are just bang out of order as far as I'm concerned, whether it be in the supermarket queue, on the bus, in the train, whatever. And frankly, do we want to have this noise pollution of these awful ringtones?
And as technology develops, those ringtones are getting even more elaborate.
What's this thing in your ear?
Ça?
Yeah.
C'est un Bluetooth.
Bluetooth?
Bluetooth.
Telephone?
Téléphone, pour téléphoner, oui.
That's not a Bluetooth.
Ah ben, moi je m'en sers pour téléphoner.
That's not a Bluetooth. This is a Bluetooth. Hello? What? No, I'm in Paris in a park talking to a frog. Yes! Talking to a frog. Yeah!
That was Dom Joly. Here he is now. Welcome. We loved that. The frog didn't seem to like it there. He got up and left very quickly.
Yeah, well, that's my new target, actually. I'm updating the big mobile a bit, because my new hate is, as well as ringtones, is Bluetooths. Somehow people feel that with a Bluetooth, even though it's got a sort of flashing strobe light, that it's somehow much more discreet, and it also allows them to multitask. So rather than sort of moving out, people just sit there on trains and cars, and
it's even more annoying. Yeah. Now, are you in favour then, or are you against these extravagant ringtones?
I can't stand them. I mean, I'm sort of responsible in some ways, because when I started Trigger Happy and I chose the tone for the big mobile, I chose that because that was the most, to me, the most annoying tone at the time. This was
and it was prevalent
polyphonic.
at the time too. A lot of people had it.
But it was called at the time Grand Valse. And then Nokia, we tried to use it for various things, and Nokia then made it the default tune. So suddenly it was on all phones, and people who don't change their ringtone get it. And so it's around more, and I can't stand it.
But isn't it, it's about, I mean, I remember the days when you could have a telephone in this country, and it could be any colour as long as it was black.
Yeah.
This is about individuality. It's about people expressing themselves.
Well, look, I don't know, I'm in the curious situation of feeling I'm getting a bit old, because I just genuinely find it extraordinary. I was in India 2 weeks ago, and they really love their mobile phone culture. And there were polyphonic ringtones. I mean, we were with a fixer when we were filming, who had 4 phones. He didn't explain why. I mean, normally if you have more than one phone, it's for an affair. That's the only other reason.
4 mistresses, 4 wives.
But these things, I mean, it sounded like there was a rave going on in his pocket. I mean, it was polyphonic. The speaker was so loud, it was actually louder than when he spoke on the phone. I just don't know, what are you trying to say? I mean, if you had something vaguely amusing, maybe, and it'd be funny for a couple of times.
Some of them can bring a smile to you.
Twice, but then if you got it for the rest of the time. But when you've got this kind of, I don't know, is anyone enjoying that music? I'm not. I mean, I'd shoot someone.
Is it a matter, though, for regulation? Is it a matter for politicians?
Of course it's not. I mean, the moment you regulate something like that, I mean, what, people are going to listen to that and think, oh, I didn't realise that it was offending everyone. The whole point is to say, look at me, look at me. I mean, it's not going to work. But I just wish people could bring out better stuff. I mean, I've been informed yours is quite peculiar, actually.
What, my phone?
Yeah, reliable.
Oh, that's all right.
Reliable Westminster insiders tell me your ringtone's quite offensive.
You know something? They're not reliable.
Oh, really?
That's why I never use their scripts.
There was some complaint outside about it.
Actually, mine did go off on the phone once, while we were on the programme, but it was just Jenny trying to call me. I mean, in the end of the day, the problem is not ringtones, is it? It's about rudeness. It's about not taking account of other people.
Actually, one thing I've seen more and more is in shops, people really getting offended by people who come in on the phone and sort of ordering something. And I've actually seen quite a lot. I live in the country now, and that's just recently I've seen signs saying, we will not serve you if you're on the phone. And I think people are starting to get a bit of a backlash, because I lost my phone the other week, and I didn't have it for a week. And the first 2 days, you do sort of think, God, how can I survive? And then you do remember a time. You do remember a time when there wasn't a mobile. It was all fine. You just ignored everyone for a bit, and it was great. You just read a newspaper. So I'm much happier with that.
Yeah, I know. Well, we're glad you came in and talked to us this morning.
Thanks for having me.